There is the primary, which is now contested with John Hickenlooper entering the race. Were you surprised when he entered, and what is your impression of John Hickenlooper as a primary opponent?
In some ways, I was taken aback because he has said himself that he's not cut out for this job. So why take a job, one, that you really don't want, two, where you find yourself to be ineffective. But then when you look behind the scenes and recognize that individuals like Chuck Schumer are trying to puppeteer what's happening in Colorado, it makes a lot of sense.
Well, and we also saw that the Democratic Senatorial Campaign Committee endorsed him over the weekend, very quickly, by the way. And it occurs to me that this opportunity exists. As I pointed out in the intro, Cory Gardner is potentially vulnerable. He's in a state that does not seem to love Trump and his administration. So having the right candidate, very important. And when it comes to some of the issues, including like environmental concerns that you mentioned, his past is pretty checkered in that area. How would you contrast yourself with Hickenlooper on issues like fracking, the Green New Deal, those sorts of concerns?
So you all saw him on the presidential stage, and he failed epically in regards to the progressive agenda and the movement of our state and country forward. He is very much tied to oil and gas, and that is a problem for Coloradans. He is, again, he's so moderate that some people ask whether or not he has his post on the Democratic Party right now, and we know that he does not.
Yeah. Well, it's been great getting a chance to know a little bit more about your platform. Hopefully we can talk more as the primary continues. Stephanie Rose Spalding, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.